like a little wall here.
Flowers, huh?
Hey BROCHIKAS, we are here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We're on our way to go get some seafood for lunch. We're super excited about it. And oh, Austin's back there, you can't see him. There he is. We're gonna get some seafood for lunch. I am so excited. We've been waiting for this because like we're by the beach, so San Antonio does not have good seafood. So we're gonna indulge again, like I've been doing. I got a little coffee. Have you guys tried the cold brew from Dunkin' Donuts? It's actually really good. It's actually really good. Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Oh wait, that's bocce. Never mind.
I don't know what it is, but it is so pretty over here. So green and so beautiful, and we're just not used to this.
0.2 miles, we're turning right on Bracket Road.
Say hi to the YouTube friends, Mila.
Hi, we're at the beach. Look at all these fun duckies.
We gotta hold hands though.
Okay.
Absolutely gorgeous out here. Holy crap. Living life right now, living my bestest life.
Man. Definitely the same field house, right?
Yeah.
Does it look so much smaller than when we went there?
It looks a little renovated, honestly.
Well, it looks renovated, but
Yeah.
it looks smaller, like shorter. So science and math were right here.
This is where Mike and I went to high school together, guys, but it does not look at all the way that it used to look.
So the parking lots are where the buildings were, and the building is where our parking lots were.
Yeah, everything's different. They have like solar panels now. It's all like crazy.
Shit.
But this is where we met. I can't even recognize it. I have no idea. This is the new buildings, I guess. It's like all one. They don't have to walk outside.
Yeah, it's all one building.
Man, we had to walk outside, like in the snow,
This is where
in
we
the
graduated
rain.
high school, was right here on this field.
Oh yeah, this was where they held our graduation, right here. Yeah.
It's
Hey guys, I'm back in my mom's house after New Hampshire. I just took a shower, so I have no makeup on, and I bought a bottle of tequila, and Mike bought some wine, and we're trying to like drink it up before we go back because we can't bring it back with us because it's an open bottle. But I just want to touch base with you guys and tell you I had a good time in New Hampshire. I didn't film too much in the family reunion stuff because I didn't know how they felt about being filmed. But something really happened to me. When the hotel that I stayed at, Anchorage Inn and Suites, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm drunk right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the housekeepers stole my makeup. I literally got robbed in a hotel room. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I am livid. I'm livid. I don't want to talk about it a lot. I'll explain it to you more later when I'm not as effed up, I guess. But they went through my makeup bags. I had them in two separate places, one in the closet, one in the bathroom, and they stole from both places. And we're talking to the manager tomorrow, and it's like, it's ridiculous. They better give me my room for free. I cannot believe that happened. That's never happened to me before, staying in a hotel, and I literally got robbed. Like, they stole my foundation brush, they stole a powder, they stole mascara, and then the next day somebody turns up with the powder and the foundation brush and they give it back to me. I don't care if you give it back to me. You think I can use that again now? No, I don't know where you've been. I don't know if you have herpes, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's disgusting. I don't know if you tried on my other makeup and didn't tell me. Obviously you're not going to tell me. Oh my God, there's just so much to say about it. I am so livid. Like, that a business, like, you are a business, you better make it right. You better make it right with me. I'm gonna put all kinds of reviews on Yelp and BBB if they don't make it up to me. But like, it is freaking ridiculous that somebody rummaged through all of my makeup and decided to take some home. So when they returned it to me, my foundation brush was cleaned. I could tell my foundation brush was clean because I used liquid foundation with it for like 10 days and I needed to clean it and I hadn't cleaned it, and they cleaned it. I could tell because it was all soft and had powder in it. So they used the powder that they stole from me with that brush. I'm a freaking detective, y'all. I can tell. Oh my God. They just like ruined this weekend for me, dude. I'm trying not to think about it. That's why I'm drinking so much. Like, I know that sounds bad, but whatever. I'm having fun with my mom, and I just can't believe that happened to me, but I'll explain more later. Trying to put the bead
Jesus Christ.
into a captive bead ring on my mom's ear.
There's no
is hard.
fucking way.
Yes, it just pops in.
Yeah, but I'm shaking like I'm the joking.
Hold it
It
tight.
just pops in, that's what she said.
It just pops right in, but I can't do it.
Oh, okay, I almost dropped it.
It's
not
hard.
gonna happen. I'm
So
dead ass.
hard.
Like, my hands are so
We
shaky.
should just squeeze the ring together and you'll just have something in your ear. It'll
All
just
right.
be a hoop.
All right.
There's no way.
Falafel! I haven't had falafel in so long. Bong. Mini vlog mukbang. That's good. My thing doesn't stand up. Oh my gosh, I miss falafel. Hey BROCHIKAS, I apologize for being in a crappy mood right now, but I still definitely wanted to close out this vlog and just kind of like give you some updates. I am back at home. I have my first shift of the week, first shift back to work today, and I'm just doing training. Oh, I forgot to take my nail polish off. Hopefully they understand. I've been just so distracted. Yesterday I had the day off. We were home, but I just wanted to get all of my laundry done and like do dishes and change the sheets and, you know, just clean up my house, get ready for the week. So that's what I did all day yesterday. And so updates on the fact that I was definitely robbed at Anchorage Inn & Suites. I noticed today when I emptied my makeup bag, because yesterday I didn't do my makeup, it was a day off. I didn't unpack stuff. I just did, the only thing I unpacked was all of my laundry. I had to just wash all my laundry. So I unpacked my makeup bag today and I was like, oh, my face feels kind of dry. I think I want to use my dewy primer, the Wet n Wild dewy primer that was like brand new. I think I showed you guys. Did I show you guys? I think I used it in that J-Lo Glow tutorial. That was brand new. I wanted to use that, and I know I hadn't used it on the entire trip. I brought it. I think I used it the first day I was there, and then it stayed in that pouch that I had it in for the whole entire vacation because I was very like oily on this vacation, so I didn't need to use it. So I go to get it, it's not there, and I was like, okay, don't panic. It might not have been stolen. Maybe I jumbled it around in my other pouches. So I emptied out all of the contents of my every single pouch inside my entire makeup bag. It was not there. So from that moment, I knew that was another item that was taken from me because I am not an idiot. You know how much, you guys know how much I love makeup. I'm also a freelance makeup artist, and this would not accidentally end up anywhere, okay? I even asked my mother, because I stayed partially in my mother's house and then a little bit in that hotel, and then there was another hotel. Now, mind you, I had all these products July 7th, in the morning of July 7th. All of these products were in my bags. When I came home at the afternoon of July 7th, after the housekeepers had cleaned my room, that's when it was gone. Hello, I'm not an idiot. I used the powder. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm upset and I'm really sorry that this is so negative. I don't like to be negative, but this happened to me and it's real, and don't go there, don't go there. Anchorage Inn & Suites, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, don't go there. Anyway, there was 4 items missing from what I see right now. 1 was my LA Girl press powder. 2 was my foundation brush by e.l.f., the one I use in every single tutorial. And 3 was my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, the Paradise one, the pink tube. Brand new. Again, I had just got that for vacation. And then my Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. Those are the 4 items I know are missing. And the reason I realized it was because July 7th, because we stayed there from July 6th to July 9th. July 7th, the powder was there. All the products were there. The brush was there because I used the powder and I used the brush before I went to the beach. I didn't put like a lot of makeup on, but I still concealed my big pimples and then put some powder on top of it. So I know I used it before the beach. Oh my God, I just feel like I'm rambling. I'm all over the place because I'm just so upset that that would happen. Now, then I came back from the beach to my hotel. I took a shower, I ate some lunch, and then I had to get ready to go to the family reunion on my husband's side. And as I'm doing my makeup, I'm realizing, oh, where is my foundation brush? But I didn't use a primer that day. I just put a moisturizer on. I got my foundation on my hand, and then I was like looking for my brush, and I was like, where is my brush? I only brought 1 foundation brush. I'm on vacation. I knew it was not there. I wouldn't move it. I always put my brushes back into the brush bag that I brought. The only one that was in somewhere different was the powder brush that I used earlier that day before the beach. I had put it in my makeup bag. So I had a bag with my makeup products, I had a bag with my skincares and my primers and my setting spray, and I had a bag of lip products, and then I had a bag of brushes. The only brush that I knew I had misplaced was into my makeup bag on the counter in the sink in the bathroom. So I know that that was not misplaced, okay? All in all, I noticed something was fishy. I keep going through my makeup, so I realize, you know, at the end of putting my foundation on with my fingers and my concealer brush, I go to set it and my powder's gone, and I'm like, okay, wow, this is real. It's getting real right now. And I checked everywhere. It was not misplaced, you guys. I checked everywhere, even knowing I would never misplace that stuff. I just wouldn't do it. Now, I had been on the majority of my vacation before this happened. 10 days of vacation I had been on, and I had never misplaced something yet. So how would I just misplace it this time? That doesn't make any sense. So I keep going with my makeup, and I'm like, it's okay, we'll get through this. We're gonna tell the front desk, blah, blah, blah. And I go to do my mascara. My mascara's gone. I only brought one mascara, so it was gone. And I hadn't worn makeup the day before, so why would it just be out? It would be in the bag. It wouldn't be removed. Anyways, we go and we tell the front desk, and they're not very apologetic. They're not helpful at all. They're like upset almost that I'm making a stink about my makeup being gone. So they claim, are you sure it didn't fall in the trash? Are you sure you didn't misplace it? I was like, lady, makeup is one of the most important things to me. I would never misplace this, especially on vacation. I know that it's easy to misplace when you're out and about, here, there, everywhere. That's why I have 4 separate pouches inside of a big cosmetic case, because I know once I'm done with the product, I put it back in its pouch, okay? I gave her my makeup freelance card, my business card. I was like, just so you know, like, I'm not just some Joe Schmo. Like, I'm a professional, and I know when my things are tampered with, and I know when they're gone. And my bags seem pretty light. When I came on this vacation 10 days prior, I had to force my makeup bag closed. And this time, it just seemed empty. I was like, wow, why is this so flat? It's so empty. I could tell something was different. I could tell my bags were rummaged through. Things were weird. They were off. I knew it. And they just didn't want to help me. And then I had to leave. I had to come back to Massachusetts and then come back here to Texas. And I was upset. And they were like, my husband was like, you should make a police report. And I was like, but I just feel like embarrassed to make a police report over like, you know, $30 of makeup or whatever it's worth of makeup. Is that stupid? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I just don't know. Like, I think they'll just work with me. And, you know, I think it'll be fine when I talk to the manager of the hotel, because the manager of the hotel wasn't there at the time, so I couldn't talk to her. Now, I come back to Massachusetts and I give her a call because she's back in her office. Oh, this mascara is like sticking. I'm using like 9-month-old mascara right now because I haven't, you know, been able to go to the store and replace my own makeup because I just spent all of my money on vacation. So anyway, I talked to her on the phone, and right from the get-go, she's being nasty to me. She has a nasty attitude with me, and she's like, all I hear is that you're accusing my staff, blah, blah, blah. Just very defensive, like too defensive for somebody who wasn't even there, who didn't even know everything that went on. She wasn't there that entire weekend. So obviously her staff members got to her first and was like, listen, this and this is what happened. Like, she's being a bee, you know what I mean? And I was not being rude. Like, I was being just an adult. I was being stern because I wanted them to know, like, this isn't right. I'm upset. But I wasn't being rude, okay? Because I work in customer service. I work for Starbucks. I know what it's like to deal with customers that sometimes they come in, they're a little upset, or they're cranky, or they're happy. I know how to handle customers. Okay, this is what I do. This is why I love my job, because this is what I do. I work with people, okay? And this manager didn't want to help me at all. She was upset with me, acting like I'm a criminal for thinking that her housekeepers would do something. And she's like, I think it just accidentally fell in the trash, and then she gave it back to you. So this is the thing too. She was like, this girl, Tanya, was like putting her gloves on. She's like, I'm gonna go check in the trash for you. And I was like, all right, cool, like makes sense. I guess, but you know, it makes sense. To me, it makes sense that you would try to do something like that to show me that you care, which I appreciate. But what doesn't make sense is I know that my stuff was not in the trash. I'm not stupid. I know my stuff was not in the trash. But I'm glad that she made an effort to make it look like she cared. She wanted to look for it. So she comes back, and we had to go to a party. So we were gone while she was looking in the trash. But when we came back, she's like, I have 2 of your makeup products, and my foundation brush is clean. Magically, it went into a dumpster and it became clean. Tell me how that happens, y'all, because my foundation was dirty as hell. I had to clean that thing. I actually said to myself, oh, I should use one of these bars of soap and clean my foundation brush, but I didn't do it because I was like, I'm too lazy. So I just used it dirty, and it was hella dirty because my foundation is like pretty dark now. As you can see, I'm pretty tan, and it was all, you know, caked up with liquid foundation. I only use it for liquid foundation. And when she gave it back to me, it was clean and fluffy, and I looked in it and it had powder residue. I know this seems all detective, but I know my makeup, and I looked inside of it and it had powder residue, meaning she had my compact, she had my brush, and she cleaned it so she could use the powder. Then I opened the compact. With the LA Girl compact, it has that secret compartment with the little foam applicator in it. I never use that because I only use a brush. I use a separate brush. It's a white Wet n Wild powder brush. I'm sure you guys have seen it in my tutorials. I only use a brush for my powders. I don't use that compact little sponge because I have a separate powder in my purse that stays in my purse by CoverGirl that has one of those little sponges, and that's what I use when I'm on the go to touch up. This one, never brought on the go. It's actually relatively new. I brought it, I think, the same time I got that Wet n Wild primer, and I've never used that little sponge at the bottom because I just don't have the need to do that. So I was like, oh, now that I see that she cleaned my brush and stuff, like, I don't know, I'm curious to see this compartment. Let me look under here. I never opened that compartment. I opened it and it was used. It was used. I feel psycho right now because I'm laughing, but I'm so upset. It was used. You could see their 3 fingers on it, that they were holding it, and they tried it on themselves. Now, what I'm noticing about all my products that were gone is they're all the new products that I just bought. They're all full products, relatively clean because they're brand new. So, you know, they definitely looked through my stuff and picked wisely what they wanted. What's funny is I have a lot of expensive makeup, and they took all drugstore makeup. Maybe they thought I would just be like, oh, whatever, it's just drugstore makeup, who cares, it's lost, whatever. They must see my makeup collection and think she's got plenty, she's not gonna notice that it's gone. I work really, really hard to earn money to get that. I work really hard. You guys know I'm always on a budget. I will notice that because I'm always on a budget. I'm not rich. I am not rich. When I get rich, I will let the world know, trust me. Anyway, then we tell the counter, blah de blah. She gives us the products back. I told her, I was like, this has been used. Somebody cleaned my foundation brush and used it, and now you bring it back to me. It was probably you, because you probably realized that you couldn't get away with this because I'm not going to let you get away with this. And they were all upset. I'm sure that's why the manager has this, like, you know, taste in her mouth about me, but she doesn't know me and she didn't see me while I was there, and she doesn't know the story. So I can't believe that she was talking to me the way that she was talking to me, especially because she's a manager. And, you know, I will put all the reviews on BBB, Yelp, Booking.com, because that's where we found them. I will put all of the reviews on them. Trust. Anyway, I just got to work, so I do have to go. I may or may not finish up later. There's not much left to say. But when I did get home and I poured out all my makeup today to do it, I realized that my dewy primer was gone, and that was the 4th product missing. So they did give me back my powder and my brush, but I'm still missing my mascara and my primer. But I can't even use the powder and the brush anyway. That's disgusting. I don't know what they've done with it. They put it in the dumpster and then they cleaned it. I don't know what happened to it. I still have to replace it regardless. What I want is for my room to be compensated. I'm not paying for that hotel room. I'm not paying for that hotel room, because if I wanted to be violated of my personal products, if I wanted to be robbed and have to go through the police department, guess what? I would have slept on the streets of Portsmouth. I would have slept on the streets if that's what I was asking for. But I didn't. I trusted you and your business, your hotel. You run a business. I paid you money. And this happened to me. I don't want the value of my makeup back. I want my room free. I'll buy my own makeup back. I want my room free. If I never stayed at your hotel, this wouldn't be happening to me. Sorry, I guess I just directed that towards Anchorage Inns. But I am just so beyond livid, as you can tell. But I do have to go inside, you guys. And I did make a police report today. So whenever I have updates, I will definitely let you guys know. I'm sorry that this vlog turned negative. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the rest of it, like the beginning parts that were good. And I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye.